troubleshooting on my Tech. It's not starting. So what I believe is the problem is I did some research last night, and what I believe the problem is there's not any grounds to the motor. Something simple that I didn't notice. As you can see, there's no grounds from the engine block to the motor. Only ground I have is going from the battery cable to the alternator, and then I think this wire was what was really saving it. So this wire popped off, and that's when I started having shutdown problems. Something very simple. On the driver's side, you can see there's no grounds going to the motor also. So something simple that I didn't really notice, and I still don't see any grounds, which I don't know how it was even running without grounds on it, but there's not any grounds on it anywhere. So hopefully I'm gonna put new grounding straps on it and then see if it works. Hopefully it does. I'll give you an update. All right, I'm having a problem with my Tech starting. I think it's ground because I don't have any grounds on my motor. You can see it's living on the firewall. Then my ground right here was bad. I had a bad connection. Right here, you see how it's not even the end on it. So I bought some new grounding straps. I'm gonna throw those on the motor. It says, well, I'm gonna do from the frame to there, and I'm gonna do from the motor to the firewall. Then I have to find somewhere from the frame to the motor. So hopefully it works out. I'll keep you posted. All right, my second grounding, I redid the negative battery terminal. I sanded under there, primed it. I'm gonna paint it black. I'm gonna try to use this hole right here for another strap going from there to my headers. Like, I don't see another place I can really put one to the headers, and then go from there. All right, I have found the grounding points, and I have to sand them down. I have my Dremel tool here. I'm gonna try to grind it down a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go on to the next point. All right, my second point, I need a point from the frame to the body. So the point I came up with is this point right here in the front. I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna drill a hole right here. These are metal wheel wells, so I'm gonna just use those. They should be good. They're connected to the body. There's not anything in between them. All metal. So I'm gonna put that as to the body, and then go from there. All right. This is the ground on the driver's side. I decided to go from the front of the engine block right there to the frame. Then from the frame, I'm gonna do another one to the body right here, because I got metal wheel wells, and I think that's good. It's connected to the body kind of. I'm gonna do the body in the back. So we'll figure it out from there. On to the next step. Alright, I'm finished all the grounding straps. I put one, this is the rear of the car, just from the body to the frame right here. Got one right there. I'm going around the car. Got a lot of mess out here. I got another one from the frame to the body right there. So hooked up right there, and then just coming underneath and right there. Then we have another one that's from the body to the frame. Then I'm gonna connect one from the frame right there to the motor. I had to order that piece, a little longer one. All right, and over here we have from the negative terminal, I put a spade up here on the top, on the body right there on the front side. And then the next one I have is from the body to the frame right here on this side. And lastly, from the motor to the frame from that header bolt. And then I got my one straight that's from the alternator bracket to my negative terminal. So I'm waiting on one still, which is this side of the motor. I'm going to run a thicker wire, like a 4 gauge from there on my Phytech. So my Phytech would be negative, really grounded on the block, and also daisy chain out to the frame also. So I'll keep you posted. All right, we continue with grounding. I bought another grounding strap to go from that corner to the frame, just so I can make sure the motor is grounded. I have one on the other side, so this will be the second ground on the motor. I'm gonna use this 2 gauge. I got off of Amazon. That's like 12 inches. Make it from the motor and ground it out on the frame. So let's see how it goes. All right, I got the 2 gauge wire installed as my ground. You can see I have it connected on the frame. And then ran up to the motor. I have my Phytech, that's my Phytech ground right there. Coming out the center, grounded right there. I have another ground coming up to the body. All right, this is my final ground. I need one going from the body to the dash. So I'm connecting it right there. It's gonna go to the body right there. And use this strap. So that'll be my final ground from the body to the dash, and I'll be done with ground in the car.